Good morning, everyone. Okay, so it's Friday. Hopefully, we get some decent movers in the market. Let's check out what's moving. PIXY up 122%. Pretty big gain. LIFN up 65%. DCIX up 42%. Let's see what else is going. LEG, RIOT up 12%. Still holding RVP from 70 cents. GROW gapping up some. ACRS, no, don't like that one. JRJC, no, not my favorite one. SIEB, watching SIEB for sure. GLNG as well. Good morning, Fiaz. Good morning, Tech. What's up, guys? All right, so let's see. I can trade DCIX, LIFN, nice. SIEB. Don't think I can trade Pixie. Wow, I can trade PIXY. So I can trade all of these stocks. That's great. That's awesome. I can trade RIOT. Nice. SIEB, like I said. GLNG. Hey, I can trade almost every stock that I'm watching this morning on TradeNet, which is really nice. Gonna look for some potential shorts here, though. Especially with LFIN. This one is up pretty big amount. Yeah, I'm waiting for my big laptop to restart so I can open up trade ideas. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I'm back. So I'm kind of watching PIXY here. We'll see if it drops out and washes out like I think it may. What is OHGI doing? Still watching OHGI as well. Alright, so I'll go ahead and add my watch list to the chat room so you guys can see it. LIFN. Alright, so there's my watch list, guys. I went ahead and added them to the chat. It's cold here in Texas again, guys. Good morning, Scott. What's up, Tex? Or what's up, Tech? Good morning, guys. Good morning, Fias. All right, so got a few decent movers this morning. A lot of gappers. Gonna watch a lot of these for a potential short. DCIX had a lot of volume for pre-market. Probably more volume than any of these other stocks that I'm looking at. Yeah, sure, Scott. So, TradeNet, the best way I can describe it is similar to a prop firm. So you basically buy these separate packages, okay? So I bought the intro package, and when I bought it, it was $500. I think there's actually a sale now, making it $399, so $100 off. But you buy these different packages. With the intro package that I paid for, you know, what you pay for the package is non-refundable, so you're never going to get that money back. But with that $500 that I paid, I get a day trading course, a free paper trading software, and a $14,000 buying power account with TradeNet with a $700 max loss. So once I lose $700, they close my account down. If I do, you know, I've been kind of learning on it, so I might lose my $700, but I'll probably just get another account if I do. But if you do become profitable, there's a 70-30 profit split. So you keep 70% of your profits and they keep 30. And once you sign up, it takes about 3 days for them to get your account to you. It took about 3 days for me. Okay, so I'm excited. I can trade a lot of these on TradeNet. You know, the biggest thing with TradeNet is that sometimes these cheap stocks aren't available to trade. But this morning there's DCIX, I can trade it. LFIN, I can trade it as well. PIXY, SIEB. And so I can trade all of these as well as RIOT, DPW, and stuff like that. So I've got a decent amount of options for me to trade this morning. If you like the really cheap penny stocks, there is TOPS gapping up some. EGLT, little cheap penny stock running. NIHD, 30-cent stock. ESNC, gapping up some. MNGA, GLBS, gapping up some. DDR, RIGL. So I have a scanner that specifically looks for small gaps. Because one thing I've noticed is that many times the very small gappers will run the most. A lot of times the overextended gappers like DCIX or LFIN or PIXY, a lot of times they'll wash out. But I specifically have a gap scanner on Trade Ideas that looks for very small gaps. Like DDR maybe, or TOPS. GLBS maybe, because sometimes just the smallest gaps will run, and so that's kind of what I look for with gappers as well. Sometimes I don't want to see a huge gap like this or this. Sometimes I just want to see a really small gap because it's not going to be overextended when the open happens, and it may have more momentum to run. NDLS. I do, Scott. I signed up for Trade Ideas a few weeks ago. I love it so far. I mean, it's really helpful. Yeah, we've got some decent runners. I'm watching LFIN here. Let's see if I can find any news on LIFN or some of these stocks. Most of them probably have news stories, I'm assuming, and so we'll see. Okay, so it's an acquisition deal on LFIN, on Longfin, LFIN. So yeah, LFIN Longfin has acquired ZIDDU.com, Zidu.com, a blockchain empowered micro lending provider through Zidu coins. So it's a cryptocurrency acquisition on LFIN. So let's see what DCIX is. A lot of these are probably running on Bitcoin and other crypto related news. Alright, so DCIX is up because it filed and showed that Morgan Stanley, it had a passive 5.3% stake in Morgan Stanley. So that's decent news. LIFN and DCIX both have okay news. PIXY. Let's see what the news release on this one is. Okay, so PIXY had good earnings yesterday, and so that's why it's running. Let's see, SIEB is another one I'm watching. I think the SIEB is still up from yesterday's news. Gotta watch LIFN over this 966 area and under this 850 area. Gonna watch DCIX over the 738 point and under this 669 level, the 670 level. SIEB, watching it over here, watching it under this level right here, as well as 12. PIXY, watching it around this $5 point, as well as this pre-market high right here at 540. EGLT has a small gap up as well. All right, so there goes LFIN. Looks like it's going to break that pre-market high. At least it's trying to right now. It's at 970. Good morning, Arbuck. What's up, man? All right, so LFIN broke that pre-market high. It's up to 980 now. Up to 995. LFIN. This is an acquisition release. It acquired a website, and so LFIN is running some on that news. Up to 1009, 1018. Big move on LFIN. Yeah, happy Friday, Arbuck. Up to 1020 on LFIN. It's running up nicely. Alright guys, so this morning the name of the game is sticking to what works, protecting my profits. One thing I've noticed is that almost every day this week I've had a profitable trade right off the get-go, and I usually end up giving back some of my profits, and so today I need to work on not giving back my profits if I do have a profitable trade and not forcing trades. Kind of fell back into that pattern of forcing trades, so that's something I got to work on for sure. Oh yeah, LFIN went up to 1030 with a lot of volume, so nice move on it. It's up to 1003 now. Let's see if it holds over 10. Up to 1020 on LFIN. Crazy move. I'm going to be looking at that one for a potential short, depending on what it does. MARA is up some as well. IIPR pushed up before the close. Got a few small gappers here. GLBS gapping up a small amount. Alright, so LFIN is sitting right around that 10 area. We'll see if it can ever break it this morning. Alright, on LFIN, I see a 35-cent spread. The bid is at 9.65. The ask is at 10. Also, we have RIOT. We've got some down gappers in VSTM. Gapping down some. FTFT. I don't mind FTFT though. We'll see if it runs. I mean, it's gapping down a small amount, but TRN. Yeah, we'll see if it can bounce off of the support here for TRN. Gotta watch it OHGI here as well. OHGI just broke under that 250 level. It's at 248 now. Ran pretty big yesterday. What do you want me to call you? I don't want to butcher your name, but welcome, man. Glad you're here, man. I'm gonna call you Bete. I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't want to butcher your name, man. So let me know how to pronounce it. Or I could just call you B. That would be easiest. So LFIN is still sitting at 10. Back down to 980 now. We'll see what it does here. All right, OHGI down to 240. Cracked under 250. Gonna see if this one potentially bounces, but I don't know how I feel about it. Just because it's not a huge gap down, meaning it could wash out. I don't know. I mean, it's gap down 68 cents, 69 cents now. Beetlejuice. Oh, I see what your name is. Oh, okay. All right, Beetlejuice. I got it now. I see what it is. Well, welcome, Beetlejuice. RIOT coming down some here. RIOT's washing out some after this huge push so far. Watching it. Got a lot of decent movers that I can actually trade on TradeNet this morning, so I'm excited about that. Good morning, Andre. All right, so LFIN's down to 915 now. Got rejected at 10. Gonna make a mental note of that level right here, as well as put a little bit of a line right there at 1030. SIEB. Yeah, I'm watching SIEB as well. This one's still up on yesterday's news. And so we'll see what it will do. It pushed up really nicely right before the close, which is one of my favorite patterns. You can see it broke the pre-market, or it broke that day's high right before the close. But yeah, we've got a decent amount of movers. Right, I know. I noticed that, Andre. A lot of the crypto stocks are running. MARA, DCIX. I think LFIN acquired a crypto, some type of crypto website. So a lot of them are moving off of the Bitcoin and crypto related news and movement. All right, so LFIN is all the way down to 875 now, guys. Huge drop. It's moving pretty big so far in pre-market. A big range already in pre-market. Just in the last, let's see, the range in pre-market is from 1030 to 850. So big range. $2.80 range for a pretty cheap stock. Yeah, I noticed the shippers were as well. Hold on one second, guys. Yeah, LFIN, it's moving a lot. I mean, it's up to $9 now, but we'll see what it's going to do. And during the market open, it had good news. I think it was an acquisition. And so it acquired a Bitcoin crypto related website. I think it was viddu.com, but I'll have to go back and check. But it acquired a crypto related website. Yeah, Bitcoin just continues to shock me about how high it keeps going. Just crazy movement. Just a lot of big movement on Bitcoin. Every time I see Bitcoin, I always think it's overextended, and it always ends up proving me wrong and continues to push up. So kind of crazy. Crazy move on Bitcoin. Ethereum. See, honestly, I'm a little bit lost on some of the crypto stuff. I don't know that much about them. I'm a little bit lost on both of them. So that's something I still have to kind of learn is the crypto stuff. But man, I definitely wish I would have bought Bitcoin 2 years ago. All right, so SIEB's dropping all the way down to under where it closed. So green to red move this morning already. LFIN is a recent IPO. Yeah, you're right. That's crazy. So the nice thing about it is that TradeNet actually has it available to trade, which is nice to see that they have the recent IPOs up there and it allows me to trade. So that's cool that they do have that. So yeah, I mean, I'm watching a few other ones. Like I'm watching RIOT. It's gapping up a decent amount. GROW, MARA, DPW, EGLT is moving some. OHGI, even though it's gapping down, I'm looking for it to possibly push back up, test $3. GLNG, a little bit more expensive of a stock, had a pretty decent push, so watching that one. But yeah, EGLT maybe, PIXY. Got a few decent runners and movers. Yeah, IPOs you can never really tell. I mean, I've made money on one IPO and it was ROKA. And I bought it on IPO day when it first came out. Let's see. Not ROKA, ROKU. ROKU's the one IPO I bought it. And I bought it right here at $18. and sold it the next morning at 27 or 28. And so that's the one IPO I've made money on. But I don't know that much about IPOs, and so I try to be careful with them. Nice. What's up, Black Monday? Yeah, I don't even know, Andre. I'm completely lost with all that stuff. I know it acquired a crypto related website. So the news release on LFIN is, let's see, I looked it up earlier. The news release is that it acquired, it made a deal to acquire ziddu.com, which is a blockchain empowered micro lending solutions provider through ZIDDU coins. The Zidu coin is a smart contract that enables SMEs, processors, manufacturers, importers, and exporters using cryptocurrencies across continents. Zidu coins are loosely pegged to Ethereum and Bitcoin. And so Zidu coin, ZIDDU, is what LFIN acquired for Zidu.com. And so LFIN acquired that website. So we'll see what it does here. It's a recent IPO. It's up huge so far in pre-market and after hours. And so we'll see if it runs a little bit. Kind of an interesting stock to watch. Pretty big range so far in pre-market. So if I do get in, it'll probably be a small sizing just because you never really know. And like I said, the range is pretty big on this stock. And so we'll see. But interesting to say the least, you know. All right, guys, we got 2 minutes left. Good morning, Grant. We got a lot of decent runners. RCGR. It's OTC. I can't get into it. Black Monday. All right, so LFIN is up to that 950 half-dollar level. All right, guys, we got less than a minute. Good luck, all. SAND. Yeah, I'm going to keep an eye on that one. All right, guys, we got less than 30 seconds till the market opens. Good luck, all. Hopefully, we can all make some decent money today. The name of the game for me, guys, and y'all try to help me stay disciplined here, is I need to focus on what works, and usually what works is the first 30 minutes of the market open. Got to try to not to force trades. DCIX is up here as well, up to 715. All right, there we go. Market opens. All right, so LFIN is up to 1017, back all the way down to 922. SIEB is washing out some. PIXY up to 510. Watching PIXY here. PIXY just broke that pre-market high. All right, so I'm in PIXY here. All right, it's up to 6. Trying 6 again on PIXY. Ugh, big drop again. All right, it's up to 6 again. 604, nice. 613. The spread is so crazy on PIXY here. Ugh, dropped down to 550. Gross. Let's see if it finds some support there. I'll give it a little bit of time. If not, I'll back out of it. Oh, drop down. I need to get out of this thing. I know it's back up to 565. The spread is just crazy on this one. Up to 588, 594. There it goes. It's testing that 6 area again. Man, this thing is dropping crazy. Ugh, I gotta get out. Alright, I'm out for a $32 loss on PIXY. Man, I used way too big of sizing. I didn't know this thing would move that much. And took a big loss because of it. I was not ready for that huge move, so crazy loss. DCIX here, washing out. May look for a potential short here, as well as SIEB short. I'm still hopeful on PIXY here, especially if it holds support here. Watching PIXY and LFI in here to see what they do. Gonna try to give it a little bit of time, but gonna use much smaller sizing after that catastrophe. EGLT here, guys. All Alright, so I shorted DCIX here. Alright, I just went ahead and got out of that. I'm watching PIXY. Alright, so PIXY got rejected there at 6 again. Yeah, EGLT's been running. Or LOG. EPA, I can't trade that when it's OTC stock, so I can't get into it. Alright, so there goes SIEB dropping down to 1050. Watching PIXY here for a potential short. Alright, so SIEB broke down under that 1050 level. Watching OHGI here, it's trying to run up. Yeah, UUU's been kind of moving some. EYEG waking up some. I'm watching RIOT. Yeah, look at MARA here. CXRX. Yeah, CXRX may push up and test the dollar. I'm watching PIXY for a potential short. Although it did find some support at 5, so I'm going to be careful. Also watching RIOT here. Watching MARA for a possible washout long setup here. Alright, so I'm in MARA with 100 shares. Hopefully it doesn't fake me out here. Alright, that's what I saw on MARA. That 1 minute pullback. We'll see if it follows through. Up to 616. There we go. Up to 618. Back down to 612, and now it's starting to come down. Ugh, I accidentally shorted 100 shares on PIXY. I don't like this. Alright, so I got out of this one for a small profit, I think. Now I'm just waiting on MARA. Went up to 618, back down to 613. MARA is struggling here though. Should have kept shorting PIXY though. That would have been a beautiful short on PIXY if I could have just held it. Yeah, I went ahead and got out of MARA. Had a profitable trade on PIXY though. Why is CXRX limited liquidity? That's absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, U stock is starting to aggravate me here. The liquidity looks great on CXRX. I don't know why it's labeled that right now. Tried to get in CXRX, couldn't on U stock, frustrating. FENG's running some guys. AVGR's trying to push. TTOO. Croc, CROX. Yeah, CIEB may be reversing here. But yeah, guys, I don't know if you saw it. I had a successful short for once on PIXY. I think I made $20 on that trade or $15 on it. So had a nice short on PIXY. Thought about shorting MARA there, just missed it though. PYDS, ONDK as well. Oh, PYDS, nice. Nice call, man. WAC as well. WAC. UA. Yeah, UA's been running up in the like this morning. HLIT. BURG. Yeah, we'll see if BURG can wake up some here. Check out LFIN now. LFIN trying to have a kind of a washout long here. NSYS. Yeah, it needs some more volume. Not that much volume on it. W. All right, I'm in PYDS here at right at $3, but I'm scared it's gonna get rejected. We'll see. It's trying hard here, right at $3. All right, so there goes LFIN here, guys. Up to 1074. Ugh. Today is not a great day. LFIN had the washout long. It's pushing up now. Ugh, gross. $10 loss on PYDS. Today's a rough day. I think LFIN is going to keep going, so I'm going to watch it nicely and closely. Big drop on LFIN all the way down to 10. No, it's not halted on TradeNet. Look at the spread on LFIN though. It just had a 50-cent spread, which is pretty scary for me. Yeah, watching NEOT. What do you mean by set playing, Beetlejuice? NEOT's trying there. EGLE waking up. EGLE. Check out EGLE up to 470. KOPN trying to break out some. ZSAN, ZSAN. Ooh, I don't want 300 shares. No way. Yeah, no problem, Young. Trying to get in this, but too slow. No fills. I tried to get an LFIN, never got filled twice. Maybe it's good I didn't get in. I mean, obviously my goal is to get my account up to 25K today's a bad example of how I usually trade. I usually don't lose this much. Usually, if I do lose, it'll be like $10 maybe for a loss on the day. This is kind of an outlier, just because I used a little bit too large of size in PIXY. So this $30 loss is usually way more than I take. Man. All right, we'll see if I'm in LFIN with 30 shares. All right, it's up to 1095. We'll see if we can break 11 and hold on LFIN. There it goes at 11. It's 1110 again. 1114. Let's see if it runs this time. Up to 1120. Back down to 1104. Back down to 1090. Man, this thing is too crazy for me to really be into. 1098. 1099 again. I don't know why it still has me down that much. It's just bouncing back and forth. Kind of sketchy. We'll see if it breaks 11 eventually, but don't necessarily trust it that much. All right, it's trying again to break 11. Let's see if we can finally do it. Back down to 1080. I'm probably just going to jump out of this thing. I'm out. Too sketchy for me. Too much crazy, ridiculous movement. Not struggling to get over 11. And I don't want to sit there and play with it, so. Man, look at AYTU. That's a crazy move. NXEO. Yeah, today's a tough day in the market. This is the biggest loss I've taken in probably months. I'm probably down 50 bucks on the day, which is pretty big for me. Usually my losses are like $10 or $15 tops. Today they are about 50 because of that first trade on PIXY. Yeah, you can't trade AYTU on U stock. That sucks. Check out SRAX here though. Not moving that much, but it's moving some. Yeah, shout out to Andre. He gave me my first tip yesterday, my first donation yesterday. If you guys want to know how to donate, or if you guys want me to shout out anything, go to Super Chat and send me a Super Chat. You can donate however much you want. You don't have to, guys. I'm just saying. Andre gave me my first donation yesterday, and so appreciate it, man. Shout out to Andre. Just a small channel. Don't make very much at all doing this. Only a few dollars a day, so anything helps. PXLW. PXLW's been on a slow grind up. I wanted to short PIXY here. Missed it. Looks like a good entry. GLNG here. Nice, Beetlejuice. Appreciate it, bro. Shout out to Beetlejuice for my second donation ever. Appreciate it, man. Shout out to Beetlejuice. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, like I said, I don't make very much at all doing this. Literally only like a few dollars a day. And so I know it's a good deal though for this stream. Like a lot of people pay $100 or $200 a month for a chat room. And I'll call out what's moving in the market for free, you know, and other people in the chat room are calling out what's moving as well. Thanks, Beetlejuice. Appreciate it, man. Merry Christmas, bro. Simon, this one started with 14,000. I'm not doing great on my trade net so far. I only had it about a week or 2 weeks ago now. And if I have to buy another account with TradeNet, that's okay too, you know. I really just needed to learn. I need to learn to use a little bit larger sizing. I'm so used to using extremely small sizing in TradeNet or in Ustock that it's kind of hard to adjust, especially with some of these big movers now that I have the buying power to get in it. Thanks, R-Buck, man. Appreciate it, bro. Thanks, bro. Shout out to R-Buck, man. My third donation ever. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it, bro. Means a lot, man. It really does. Thanks for the support, guys. Did PYDS ever do anything? No. EYES just broke the high of the day. EYES. But yeah, guys, I appreciate that support, man. IPDN. Appreciate it, R-Buck. Thanks, man. Missed my GLNG trade. GLNG just broke over to a red to green move. Although I'm not confident it's going to follow through really here. CXRX. Oh yeah, CXRX guys. Is it still labeled limited liquidity on U stock? I know it was the last time I checked. It is. Absolutely ridiculous though. It should not be. CVNA. Watching LFIN here to see if it pushes over 11 anytime soon. Watching GLNG here, although it's not moving that much. EYEG looks to be about to break towards the high of the day. We'll see if EYEG can get a volume spike here. Needs a little bit more volume in my opinion. Alright, so there goes LFIN. It's gotten rejected at 11 a few times. But if it can hold over 11 for once and keep going, may be interesting. EGLT. I don't know. The range isn't that big on it, and it might get rejected at this 130 point, and so it's just not a good. All right, so I'm in LFIN here with 20 shares. Took it down a big size just to see if we can get over 1150 this time. Sitting right around that high of the day, up to 1146, up to 1150. There we go. There's a move. Up to 1164 at one point, back down to 1148. Back up over 1150. The spread is crazy on it, but we'll see if it runs here. Back up to 1164, 1168, went up to 1170, back up to 1170, back down to 1155. Gonna try to give LFIN a little bit of time to work with me. I used a much smaller sizing here, just because it's been having trouble and I don't want to use huge sizing again. But it's up to 1170, 1171, went up to 1174 for a moment. See if it tries 12 now. There goes GLNG up to 2796. Up to 1180 on LFIN. Up to 1180. Up to 1183. Sorry guys, hold on, Andre and farts. Let me finish this trade, and then I'll go into I'll look at EGLT. Gonna try to let LFIN test that $12 point if it can. GLNG's running up here. VSLR. But yeah, with EGLT, I mean, here's the thing. It's not a bad risk reward setup with the risk right here at 123 and the reward at 130. And so it's not bad. Almost 2-to-1, but it's just not that much range in it. And it's on U stock, and U stock's been acting a little crazy this morning for me. So that's why I'm not really focusing on EGLT right now. It does have a lot of resistance here at 130, so we'll see if it can break it. If it breaks it, it might be decent. But the only thing I'm worried about is all these flag patterns here. It might be getting overextended. Later, Arbuck, man. Appreciate the dono, bro. Have a good weekend, man. Ugh. LFIN, man. small loss on LFIN, but dropped down too low for me. Today is a frustrating day in the market for me. It's tough really transitioning over to TradeNet. I mean, it's a much better platform, but I'm just not used to it at all. Not used to getting in and out of these trades. Not used to the share sizing I should use. I know, Beetlejuice. It's too crazy for me, man. I just need to be careful not to try to win back this loss here. It's the biggest loss I've taken in... Right, Beetlejuice. It's the biggest loss I've taken in months. Probably 50, 55 on the day. And so I just need to be careful not to try to win this back. Yeah, I mean, Beetlejuice, my goal is to build my accounts up, you know, and just use small sizing to kind of learn how to trade the market profitably. And I achieved that on Ustock. But since I switched over to TradeNet, it's just been tough. It's not their fault at all. It's my fault. Just because I'm not used to the sizing. What's up, Brad? What's up, man? No, you're good, Beetlejuice. You're good, man. Right. That's how I feel, Beetlejuice. Small sizing is the way to do it. And that's what ultimately, that's why I had this big loss, is because I used a little bit too large of sizing with a stock that was just running crazy all day. And so I need to just stick with what works. Just use the tiny sizing that works for me. Yeah, WAC had a volume spike. AYTU. Later, buck. No, I can't trade it. Nice HS. Yeah, UA has been running all morning. A little bit longer term hold though, stock for me, in my opinion. So I don't know how well I would do with it. Alright, so there goes WAC here. It broke out, but we'll see if it holds. I'm not too confident in it. Alright, so I'm in with 100 shares on WAC. Not extremely confident in it, but we'll see if it continues. Small, very small sizing. They do, Andre. Yeah, it takes a few days usually, HS. Right, man. I mean, Isaiah, if you're on a green day, good job, bro. Nice, Brad. Good job, bro. I know, man. Good job, Brad. That was a nice trade. WAC's just not getting that follow through volume like I wanted it to after it broke. And so we'll see what it does here. I'm not super confident. Nice, Brad. Awesome game, bro. Hey, bro, you're green on the day, Isaiah. That's more than I could say. Yeah, no problem, HS. LFIN pushing up towards that 1185 high. Isaiah, it depends. You see, so there is unrealized, which is the one you really want to look at, and realized. Okay, if your unrealized is still moving, you're still in the trade, bro. If this is still moving. But you're also going to see, like, position, let me see, what else would be moving? If it shows, like, the bid and the ask, that could still be moving, and that doesn't affect you. Alright, so LFIN back up to 1180. Broke the high of the day at 12 now, LFIN. Up to 1220. I'm going to bail out of WAC here. No follow through volume. I don't feel like holding it for a few hours. As I look on the bright side, though, I have had a successful short today, and so I am happy about that. LFIN up to 27 now, 30. $12.40. Got to test $12.50. There's that. There's $12.50 there. Crazy, man. Frustrating thing is that I bought LFIN twice and got spooked out both times. All right, so GLNG went back to green on the or red on the day from a green to red move. SIEB has been kind of slowly pushing up. It had a red to green move. All right, so I'm in SIEB with 30 shares here. Short. This will be my last trade of the day if it doesn't work out, especially if it doesn't, but most likely even if it does, it'll be my last trade. Ugh, right when I get in. Yeah, bro. Hey, it's been a good game, dude. That's a good gain on your account, bro. So, nothing to be ashamed of, bro. You held it nice. You bought it on a dip. It was a good trade, bro. There we go. Went down to 1150. Popped right back up, though, on SIEB. There we go, 1151. This thing needs to show my average entry. It really doesn't show me my. There isn't an option to select where I got in my average share size. That's ridiculous. I know LFIN was frustrating though for me. It ended up running after I got out both times. Damn, HS. Nice trade, bro. Oh, you're still holding it, HS? I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but if that was me and I had my biggest gain, I would take profits. I do think when LFIN drops, it's going to drop big. But it may keep running. It had good news. So who knows, man. But nice gain, bro. Good trade. Yeah, Clay Trader's decent. I just don't like the way he trades. He averages down too much. But, I mean, if it works for him, I can't hate on him for it. Oh, for sure. Emotions are the toughest part, man. HS. Oh, nice, Brad. Yeah, no problem, Mo. Yeah, appreciate it, man. Yeah, no problem, bro. I love trading. Usually, I don't take losses this big. In all honesty, if most of my streams are, if I do take a loss, it's like a $10 loss, and so I'm still learning on TradeNet. And like I said, I can always get another TradeNet account if necessary, and so no biggie with that. But usually, my losses aren't this big. I mean, I still have about $500 to lose, but super stressful, and not stressful, kind of stressful, but frustrating day more than anything. Crypto, I mean, I've thought about it, obviously. I wish I would have bought Bitcoin 2 years ago, but I'm just lost with it. I just don't know much about it, especially the trading aspect. Like, I understand the investing aspect, like you get a hardware wallet and you store your cryptocurrency in there. And so I understand that aspect, but with regard to trading it and getting in and out and actually like shorting it, especially, I have no idea how to do that. Yeah, it's gonna happen, Mo. And it, like I said, I'm not too worried about it. Like I have two day trading. I have three day trading accounts. I have Robinhood, I have Ustock, and then I have TradeNet. And TradeNet's my newest one, and I'm still just kind of learning on it. So I still have a little bit more than $500 to make TradeNet work, and then if not, I can just get another account. I've thought about buying two accounts. I want to ask him if I can get two accounts, just because there's that Christmas special where it's $3.99. Check out OHGI here. OHGI is starting to reverse. It might be time for me to bail out of this SIEB trade. Up to 1180. 1185. Back down to 1177. I think I have my stop loss set at 1188. But yeah, LFIN is still running, guys. Up to 1370 now. Crazy move. Absolutely crazy move on that one. Up to 14. Crazy move, man. Up to 1417 now. JDST. Up to 1425 now, high of 1433 on LFIN. Nice job, Brad, if you're still holding it, man. Oh, you got out? Oh, man. Yeah, Andre. Andre, I'm going to have to email it to you. For some reason, it doesn't work in this chat room. Here, I'll email it to you. What's your email address, Andre? If you don't want to give it out, email me at beginnertrading@gmail.com. Yeah, I got stopped out of SIEB. Yeah, my theory on Ustock with all that nonsense is that it doesn't want people to profit from it. It may be taking the other side of people's trades, is my guess. Up to 1467, 1473. Ridiculous move on LFIN here. Right, that's how I feel about it, HS. Yeah, we'll get a runner like LFIN every few days, usually, especially in the winter time. PXLW. Oh, 100% HS. I mean, I don't know. It had good news. It had a good uh, reaction to the news it had. And so, I mean, it's just running up. It's just momentum. It could be a dump, though. I don't like that drop in it, but if it holds 14, it's still bullish. Here comes the dump, maybe. Later, Vanda. See you, man. See you guys on Monday. Yeah, it's tough, HS. Not with LFIN. LFIN is just riding the trend until that trend breaks. It's just getting pumped, HS. It's getting either pumped up or people are just, here's the thing. Like when a stock makes a move just like this, right? From $8 to $11. Everybody's watching this stock. Literally almost everybody that is day trading today is watching LFIN. Almost everybody. Especially right now. And so when you have all these eyes on it, people start wanting these big profits. They see these big moves, and so they start buying it. And then it just kicks up the momentum. The more people that buy it, the higher it goes. Every dip, there's a load of traders jumping in on the dip, trying to ride the dip up. Which isn't necessarily a bad strategy. It's a decent strategy with a stock like this, as long as you don't get caught on that one dip that fakes people out and washes out. When people start seeing it drop, then everybody starts taking profits. And so you get a stock like PXS the other day. You get stocks like this that go all the way up and then all the way down because everybody's just jumping on that momentum on the way up. And then as soon as it drops like this, everybody just starts selling, taking profits, and it comes all the way back down. It did the same thing the next day. Went all the way up. People just sold profits the whole way down. And so, it's just momentum. It could be a pump, but I think this one has good news. And so I think it's just reaction to the good news. Yeah, exactly, Mo. People don't want to miss out on profits. They start riding that thing up no matter what. And so people are just riding it up. It'll come back down, I'm sure. But I'm not going to short it now. Yeah, EGLT's up to 130 now. Up to 1509 on LFIN. It's not that I don't want to trade at farts. It's just that I know my trading personality. And we were talking about this thing like 45 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago. I just don't think I would have the patience to hold it that long. And that's not necessarily saying I'm right. I think I'm actually wrong and I need to work on my patience. I just don't think I have the patience to hold that thing that long for a 10-cent gain in 30 minutes. I just don't know if I have the patience specifically with my style of trading, you know. Right, Andre. It's just a parabolic move. Yeah, it's a recent IPO. And I mean, we've seen a move like this in an IPO. ROKA is a good example, or ROKU, I'm sorry, is a good example of it. You made 6 grand on LFIN HS? Might be time for a short on LFIN here. The pattern's breaking here, it looks like, unless it pops back up and this red candle turns green. Looks like the pattern's breaking. I don't know. Don't take my word for it. If you take a loss, it's not my fault. I'm not an investment professional, not liable for it, but it looks like the pattern's breaking on LFIN. These flag patterns are starting to get closer and closer together. We'll see though. If it can hold over this, it's still bullish. That might not necessarily be a weakness, Farts. That's usually a good thing, man. That's what I need to do. Awesome, HS. Great job, bro. Yep, I think it's that time, guys. Pattern broke. EBIO pushed up here. Cheap stock, but there's that pattern break. I don't know. LFIN back up to 15. It's trying again. We'll see if it has that momentum now. Back up to 15.17. Broke the high of day again. This thing's crazy. Looked like the pattern broke, but it's still going. Caught up to 15.44. $15.39. EBIO just broke over 70. Up to 15.45. It's still running, guys. Still running. Watching EBIO here. Alright, so there goes EGLT. I do kind of like EGLT's pattern here. Got some follow through volume. I'll get in with 100 shares. There you go, farts. That one's for you, man. LFIN up to 1580, guys. Crazy. Up to over $16 now. Man, this is some crazy moves on this stock. LFIN. Absolutely crazy moves. Every time I think it's the top, it keeps on going up. Up to 1650 now, guys. Wow. Crazy move. Very shocking move on this one. Up to almost $17 now, guys. That's an absolutely crazy move. I mean, these stocks like this, where this parabolic movers, they happen maybe once every 2 weeks. A good example of this is XNET. Let's see. Use the daily chart to show you. XNET went from 361 to 27. What's another one? All right, so LFIN is finally halted. After all of this big parabolic move, it's finally halted, which is crazy. Nice job, HS. Good job, bro. Hey, man. You did it, bro. Eight grand, bro. Congrats, man. Go buy you a steak dinner tonight, bro. But it's halted for the first time today. So we'll see how it reacts to this halt. Up to 70.40. I wonder when it's going to be resumed. Oh, I think they are too, HS. I mean, trading, you're always trading against somebody else. You're always taking the trade against somebody else. Somebody's buying when you're selling and vice versa. And so you're naturally someone or something. It could be AI, you know. And so, yeah, they're programmed to take advantage of beginners like me. But, I mean, here's the thing. Like, I've been profitable for the last 4 months. I've been taking these last 2 days have been really tough just because I'm having to use bigger sizing on TradeNet, and I'm not exactly sure where I should buy in and how much sizing I should take. And so it's just been kind of tough trading for me, getting used to TradeNet. And that's why I said I can open up another TradeNet account if necessary, because I know it's going to take a little bit of time to adjust. With Ustock, I use the same sizing for months. And so I was very confident in the sizing I was using. And I played it really safe. And I took a bunch of small gains out the market every day. Now that I'm on TradeNet, it's a little bit tougher for me to get used to the larger sizing I'm taking. And you can see most of my losses today came from PIXY, although I did take some other losses. Most of my losses came from PIXI, and it was just too big of sizing for a stock this parabolic, for this huge of move. For this thing to go up $3 right at the open and then drop fast. Okay, so it's up again, guys, up to 1844 at its highs now. It's resumed. Up to 1804, 1805. Big drop. Back down to 17. All right, I'm going to get out of EGLT here. I just don't have the patience to hold it. Be clean on the day. Big drop down to 1670. Yes, well, the platform, Marty, is $15 a month, but it's free. This is a Thinkorswim that I have up right here, and it's free. But on TradeNet, the platform here, I can open up the TradeNet platform if you want to see it. This is the TradeNet platform. Here's time and sales. So it's not a bad platform. I actually don't mind it. But yeah, guys, I'm going to go ahead and close the stream down now. It's been a tough day. I'm just going to take a break, try to relax this weekend, and I'll be back trading on the stream on Monday. Appreciate all the love and support, guys. Shout out to R-Buck, I believe HS, and somebody else that sent me my donations today. Oh, Beetlejuice. Appreciate it, guys. Thanks for all the love and support, guys, and for the donations, man. We appreciate it, bros, I should say. But yeah, guys, good luck for the rest of the day. I'll probably do a power hour stream today. My father-in-law has been in town, and so he's been kind of taking up the living room, and I had a doctor's appointment yesterday. But I should do the power hour stream today, and so it should start at about 3:15 market time. So if you want to help me look for swing trades to hold overnight, join us at 3:15 or 3:30 market time. Shout out to HS. Good luck, bro. I hope it goes up to 19, and I hope it goes up to 30 today, man. Awesome job. Congrats on the huge gain, HS and Brad. Congrats on those huge gains, guys. Congrats, man. Keep at it. Y'all will do well, and I hope to see you guys on Monday and for the Power Hour stream today at 3:15. Thanks, guys. Yeah, everyone have a good weekend. Appreciate it. Safal, Trader, Marwan, Beetlejuice, MO. Welcome if you're new, guys. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. If you like the stream, hit the like button right now. Everybody do me a favor, click the like button. It definitely helps my stream and helps support us, guys. So if you want to help support us, click the like button right now on this video. I hope I'll send good thoughts to LFIN that it goes up to 25 today. HS, good luck, man, and I'll see you guys later.